Hey girlies, welcome back to my archive. In today's video, I'm going to teach you girlies how to wrap your hair at night to preserve your curls. But before we get into how to do it, we're going to understand why we have to do it in the first place. Wrapping your hair at night has a lot of good benefits for your hair health. Wrapping your hair at night reduces frizz and enhances your curl definition over the days. Sleeping with unwrapped hair can crush your curl pattern when you sleep. When you wrap your hair, it helps your hair look very fresh in the morning, so then you can easily refresh your curls and just go. By reducing frizz and maintaining your curl shape, it's way more easier to make your wash and go last for longer amounts of time than if you didn't wrap your hair at all and you're just going to sleep as your hair is. But let's get into how to actually style and wrap your hair at nighttime. I'm going to show you guys the most effective way to sleep with your hair at night to preserve your curls for the next day. So what you're going to need is a silk pillowcase. A silk pillowcase is essential to sleeping at nighttime because one, it's good for your skin and it's also good for your hair health. Imagine you're sleeping, right? And your scarf comes off, like you're a wild, crazy sleeper. I know I am. You don't want your scarf and your bonnet coming off and then your hair's just out everywhere. Sleeping with a cotton pillowcase, if everything falls off, you're basically cooked. But let's get into what you actually need to wrap your hair. So first you're gonna need a scarf. If you do not have a scarf, then you can also use a silk scrunchie. Make sure everything that you use at nighttime is silk. You don't want to have any cotton in your hair or any rubber bands or nothing to put your hair up. This is an example of a silk scrunchie. If you don't have a scarf, you could put your hair into a pineapple with a silk scrunchie. It's a pretty big scarf. You don't want a small scarf, especially if you have a lot of hair. How you sleep with your hair varies on your hair length. If you do have very short hair, you don't necessarily need a scarf, but if you have longer hair or medium length hair, this video is for you. And you also need a bonnet. This bonnet has a elastic band so that it can stay on my head at night. As you see, it's stretchy. So I would recommend getting one of these. You can find all these items in my Amazon storefront, which should be in the description below. Okay, to actually wrap your hair, it's pretty easy and simple. You're going to take your scarf and you're going to take the opposite corner. So I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to take the opposite corner and I'm going to attach it to this corner. And then it'll make a triangle. And what you do is you'll flip your hair over and put the long side on the back of your hair, and then tie it up front, if that makes sense. So you want to use the long side of the triangle to put on the back of your hair, and then you use the two ends of the triangle to tie your hair up. So once your hair is all wrapped up in your scarf, you want to grab your bonnet and then just put it over your head. And you want to make sure all your hair is in the bonnet, like so. When you take down your hair in the morning, it's going to be really easy to refresh your curls because you're not going to have to do too much, because this whole routine is meant to preserve your curl pattern and make sure it's not crushed when you wake up in the morning. If you don't wrap your hair up every night, or if you don't know how to and you're just learning, I just saved your curly hair life. Literally. This is the best thing that could ever happen to you. So for a morning takedown, all you would do, take the bonnet off, and then the curls might be a little clumped like this because they're in the bonnet all night. So literally you just want to shake it out, and then once you shake it, you'll just unravel the scarf and take down from there, and the curls will fall, but they will be stiff in the morning. Basically in the morning you want to spray your roots so that your curls won't be so stiff and they'll fall lightly. Shake it out a little bit, and then you'll add your mousse or whatever to refresh your curls, and then you're good for the day. But that's it for today's video. If you made it to the end, I really do appreciate you. Make sure you spread love, express gratitude, and I'll see you girlies in the next video.